IELTS Listening, version 55598. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. Write all your answers in the listening question booklet. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to Section 1 on page 2 of your question booklet. Section 1. You will hear a student phoning a student careers office about a job at a holiday resort. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6 on page 2. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Hello. I saw an advert for holiday staff on the notice board and I'm very interested. Can you tell me something about the resort?
Let me see. Yes, those jobs are at the Sandy Shores Resort. You may have heard of it, as it's quite well known in the area.
The name of the resort is Sandy Shores, so Sandy has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Hello. I saw an advert for holiday staff on the notice board and I'm very interested. Can you tell me something about the resort?
Let me see. Yes, those jobs are at the Sandy Shores Resort. You may have heard of it, as it's quite well known in the area.
I'm not sure. Where exactly is it?
It's on Jameson Island.
I haven't heard of that one. How do you spell it?
Jamieson. It was named after a famous explorer.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Yes, it's a beautiful place, and as it's a large resort, they have vacancies in a few different areas.
When would they want someone to start?
It looks like the applications close by the 12th of May, and they would need you to begin from the 11th of July.
Oh, that's perfect. My exams finish on the 5th of July. Can you tell me something about the jobs?
Well, first of all, there is a vacancy in the Calypso Bistro. That's for a waiter. The work is quite easy, taking orders and serving meals. You don't need any experience, as they will train you.
That's good.
They've also got a few vacancies in what is called the Guest Liaison Department. They are involved with the entertainment in the resort, especially the daily music shows and parades. They definitely need people who can sing. What's your voice like?
It's shocking. But I can play piano. Would that be useful?
I don't think so. They already have a band.
Okay. So what else is there?
Among the most popular things for guests are the games and water sports activities, which take place on the beach that belongs to the resort. They are always looking for fit young people to help out with things like volleyball, surfing and cricket, but they definitely need people who have worked with children for that vacancy.
Well, I coach junior basketball.
Sounds great. Finally, there are vacancies in the reception area. You'd work as part of the concierge department, carrying bags to and from rooms. A requirement for this role is that you can drive. That might seem strange, but some of the villas are quite far away from the resort hub, so they have little golf buggies to take the bags over to them.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, You have some time to look at questions 7 to 10 on page 2. Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
I expect you'd like to know a bit more about the general benefits for staff?
Yes, please. Do they provide free accommodation for staff?
It looks like they only provide it to permanent employees, but staff don't have to pay for transport to and from the island. So you'd have to stay in Port Thomas, but there are plenty of cheap places there.
What about meals?
Yes, they're provided when you're on duty, so you would save money on groceries. If you are interested, we can set up an interview for you. I know the resort personnel manager wants interviews on Wednesday.